This match has been one of the most, if not the most eagerly awaited contests of the 2024 season. The back-to-back World Cup champions against their most respected foe. This is round 3 of the Castle Lager Rugby Championship, and another 80 minutes of drama awaits. The Springboks against the All Blacks. Damian McKenzie with ball in hand. We are ready to get chapter 107 of the greatest rivalry underway. A repeat of last year's Rugby World Cup final, a repeat of the 1995 Rugby World Cup final on this very ground in Johannesburg. Early call from Peter Steph-Toy, starting a test match for the first time this season. Beautiful little pop on by Williams. There's space out to the right for Beauden Barrett. And Blackadder taken hard towards touch. Still alive for the All Blacks. McKenzie.
No foul play, falling down into that. No foul play, no foul.
Perenara. Savia. Double figure phases now for the All Blacks in this opening stanza. Spavisa trying to wriggle his way out of the tackle area. Carry from Taylor. Front foot ball again for the All Blacks. And another carry for Blackadder. Ioane. Strong tackle from Sasha Feinberg and Gumazulu with assistance from Jesse Creel. They're both trapped on the ground now. Ethan Blackadder again. 3 carries in this move alone. And McKenzie finding some space for Savia out on the right. And a huge tackle on him. It's a brilliant opening period. Great defensive set from the Springboks.
Wow, 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 what a start.
Perenara. Jordy Barrett.
Step back play on.
This time it comes out the back for McKenzie. Runs at the half gap. Barrett over the top for Kane. And Blackadder. Lost forward by Sam Kane, who went for a second bite.
Knock on first.
McKenzie, it was that offload that created the opportunity for the All Blacks, with Barrett running onto it. But you get the feeling Blackadder should have given it to Clark early with space and opportunity. But the Springboks scramble defense at the moment working beautifully. But there is space out wide in the wider channels on the edges from New Zealand.
Tackle first. Go Tom off. Good here. So Tom off.
Well, here's the carry from Blackadder, and then Ruan Lukia.
So tackles on the wrong side there. Brian, can you confirm?
Diving over the top.
15 in a cynical, he's in offside position, right? Yeah. 15. Cynical.
Well, it's going to be a yellow card.
Tackler gets up in the runway, he needs to get back around.
Apalele Fassi is the man showing the card for entering the tackle from the wrong side and preventing the pass from being made.
In this area of the field.
Well, that's a huge moment.
So yeah, time is off.
The Springboks down to play a Blackadder 100%, had to pass. Caleb Clark was free on the outside. He would have had a real digger to try scoring opportunity. However, with a man in the bin, this is a big chance for the All Blacks.
Time on. Ball is here. Tackler gets up in the runway. Affected speed of ball.
So Apalele Fassi, the ruling is from the wrong side, got in the path of the pass to Sam Kane.
There he's dropped 2 and 2.
Cody Taylor.
Good.
Savia the target. The All Blacks getting some momentum from their maul. Over and down. Cody Taylor. The man who Mzulu gets up with the ball, a 4th try for him against South Africa, a 21st test try in total in his 90th test match. Immediately capitalising.
Yeah, and Siya Kolisi asking for the double banking, but New Zealand get down, so South Africa conceding the front ball, but you need to hit that from the inside and drive it towards the touchline, so they share it off. And straight through, so I think they might have a look at this, but look like they shared off. Is it the same ball or not? That's going to be the question that's asked. But what a start, all started off that penalty early on, and New Zealand, it's been all New Zealand against the South African defense. Something had to give.
Damon McKenzie has not scored any points in Test rugby against the Springboks off the boot. Just 1 try in his 6 Test matches against South Africa. Just his 11th start at fly half in Test rugby. Look here. Springboks packing in around him. Mbonambi with a breakaway. Try! He had a lot to do there, Mbonambi, but he has a second against the All Blacks. A 15th in Test rugby. And still with 14 on the field. South Africa on the ball.
That's a power play. South Africa marched up. Penalty, set piece to set piece. But as well set here, penalty advantage. But Mbonambi so good at the back of the scrum. He realizes he needs to go, gets into beast mode. Low body position, pumps his legs, refuses to die with the ball in that hand. He's working hard here. He had plenty to do. Oh, yeah. He lost control of that.
3 seconds. Is that time? They did call it. I said 5 seconds. 10 just come in.
There's a lot of confusion here because the All Blacks were advancing along with some of their management because they feel that the try should not have been awarded. Sasha Feinberg and Mzulu halted his kick as a consequence. There was an elbow on the ground there, but it's play on. And away for Rico Ioane. Jordan. Extraordinary try-scoring record, 33 in 33 tests. For the All Blacks right winger. Flag up for Jordan Way on the far side. Trying to punch a hole in South Africa's defensive line. Perenara wants to come back to his left.
First man, no return. First man.
What's happening, the New Zealanders are falling over their feet. What you want to do is you keep your head up and have that ruck and no hands are allowed. He's going for it. He's going big.
And he gave a little nudge of the ball forward, just a metre or so, and Andy Brace was on hand to show him exactly where the penalty was awarded.
He's learning fast. And this was, I thought initially, see, they went off their feet. So it's another thing. That's why Visa went for it. What they do is the cleaners actually need to hold their weight or their body weight up. And there's no hands allowed in the ruck.
The last time the Springboks beat the All Blacks on this ground was in 2014 when Patrick Lambie goaled a penalty late in the game from a similar distance to this. Sasha Feinberg and Mzulu certainly got the distance and gets over with some to spare. Perenara, Ioane. Ethan Blackadder has been carrying relentlessly throughout this first half, but not back in the tackle that time. Fussy made a good call and brilliantly out of the air from a long way out. Dixon. Ball lost forward by Jasper Visser as he came around the corner. So turnover ball here for the All Blacks. It could be on for them. Bowden Barrett for Jordan and Caleb Clark. Clark is in. Brilliant transition from the All Blacks. It was an unforced error from the Springboks as Dixon tried to pop the ball up for Visser. Quick transition into attack, some slick handling. They had superior numbers away to their left. And Caleb Clark in with the first try against the Springboks.
Yeah, and that's it. And the thing is, not one ruck created, but look at the pace here. Sorry, the ruck came from there, but look at the pace on McKenzie coming through, and Jesse Kriel had no option but to rush up. Good skills from Lomax, the prop. This is where New Zealand are dangerous. Make a mistake and you will get punished. But this time Caleb Clark got the ball a lot earlier, so it gave him room to work. But the pace at which McKenzie took the ball, that's what put pace on the ball. That was the injection of pace the All Blacks needed. And over he went.
Cheslin Colby chasing it down again, and McKenzie has gone wide. Malherbe, Detroit. Andy Brace will give this time to unfold. Ngomazulu for Kriel. The pass went forward.
It's a gimme, it's an easy 3.
So he put one over from 60 meters, which might have gone over from 65. So pretty simple decision with half-time deckening to reduce the deficit to 1. I get anxiety when I start talking about 1-point differences between these two teams. So timed out on the conversion attempt of Bongio Manambi's try. Got them in front with a penalty, 8-7. Now this to make it 12-11, the score in the Rugby World Cup final last year, in the opposite direction. No problem for Sasha Feinberg in Ngomazulu. Detroit takes 2 All Blacks to get him on the ground, trying to create a mismatch, but there's a knock on there, and half-time is called by Andy Brace. So half-time at Emirates Airline Park in Johannesburg. It's South Africa 11, New Zealand 12. Sasha Feinberg and Ngomazulu. First match against the All Blacks, gets the second half underway. A little juggle from Tupou Vai. Perenara. Scott Barrett.
Inside. And use it!
I wonder how long it'll be before both coaches go to their bench. We've already seen a substitution on the side of South Africa. Eben Etzebeth came on for a blood injury to Ruan Nokia, but then replaced Ben Jason Dixon.
On the line, New Zealand.
So Etzebeth and Nokia in the second row, and Peter Steph du Toit reverting to the side of the scrum. Four-man line out called. Etzebeth down for Reinach, Feinberg and Ngomazulu, and the interception is from Jordy Barrett, chased down by Kirkley Arendse. But Barrett has too much. The perfect start to the second half, but soft from the Springboks.
Yeah, and he's obviously done his homework. The South Africans had run that play. I think they're looking for Siya Kolisi. As Derry's having a chat to the bench there, they realize the impact they'll have to have. But Jordy Barrett read this beautifully. It's a front ball. They got the jump here, the New Zealanders. And they're looking for Siya on the drift. He was in the hole, Siya Kolisi. But Barrett got into the passing lane and got there just in time. Perfect start to the second half from New Zealand.
Well, third try for the All Blacks, and the simplest of conversions for Damian McKenzie. 8 points the lead. First throw for Marks. No contest on the throw to Ruan Nokia, whose feet are up off the ground.
Yeah, thank you.
Unable to get forward momentum, so stop called by Andy Brace. Marks, Williams and Derlendi.
Advantage, tackler first.
Excellent work from Derlendi. And another penalty advantage for the tackler not rolling away.
Away 8!
Williams. Feinberg and Gomezulu. Taken down by Perenara.
Just wait.
There's going to be a warning here with repeated infringement in the red zone area, in the 22-meter area.
That's 2.
Well, Sia Kolisi was in there saying...
6 got to roll out before you compete. 6 got to roll out before you compete.
Ethan Blackadder, the man penalised.
Scott, that's 2 at the tackle, as I just said.
Well, it was very good line-out defence by the All Blacks. Malcolm Marks know how very dangerous he is when he gets his opportunity at the back of the maul. He's lethal and picks his moments really well. They shut that down and compromised the delivery a little bit, and then good defence, line defence from there, but obviously illegally, and an opportunity for South Africa to bank 3 back pretty quickly after the All Blacks striking early in the second half by Geordie Barrett.
And Marshy, what's the response down there to the bomb squad? Any movement on the New Zealand bench?
Not at this stage, probably a little early for the All Blacks. They'll be very well aware that this was going to happen, and it can happen at any stage in the game. Sometimes, even before half-time, it'll be something spoken about, and you have to be aware of it, but equally, you just have to stick with your own policy and your own game plan.
Evan Etzebeth. Wonderful support there from Gerard Steenekamp. Just his 5th test cap. The Vodacom Bulls player.
Ball down. Jacker in position, 17 straight off your feet.
And now adds another 3, so back into an 8-point lead. 74th test cap for Andre Pollard. Over the top from the Springboks. On the bounce.
Advantage.
Together from Sia Kolisi. Another advantage for the Springboks as Etzebeth makes the carry. Williams. The Ulrich Low coming around the corner. Ruan Nokia. Popped out the back by Marks.
Yeah. Tom off.
Going to be an official warning now.
Just captain. Scott.
Three penalties so far for Sasha Feinberg and Gomezulu, taking his tally in his young test career to 42, and that now becomes 45. Debut against Wales at Twickenham.
2, 4, 7, 1, 15.
Over the top from Cody Taylor. McKenzie, there's a 2-on-1 here for Bowden Barrett, and Clark will go in unopposed. It's a 4th try for the All Blacks, a 2nd for Caleb Clark. Brilliant execution again, full width of the field, used off the back of a line-out that went over the top.
And a set phase move, well executed. Blackadder sucks the defenders, and this is where it happened, the magic, that ball behind the back. There's a short runner, then the Springboks narrow in defense. With that line speed, it creates space on the outside for Caleb Clark. He goes over. Big play, big moment, fantastic execution. And the All Blacks get over the line.
Ten points the difference with a kick to come, and of course New Zealand now in bonus point position, having 4 tries to 1. And just as the clock was running down, Damien McKenzie approached the ball and puts it wide. Still plenty of time, but his passing lane was shut down. He puts in the cross kick for Jesse Creel, gets away from his man.
Committed.
And onto the boot. No late tackle, says the referee, and he said it early. Now the counter is on. Now Fassi giving chase to his own kick and gathering. Brilliant from Fassi. Puts the kick in. Jesse Creel gives chase. But Jordan does brilliantly to control on the ground. And his chip over the top. Read by Sasha Feinberg and Ngomezulu.
No.
Barrett. And McKenzie chased down, but getting his pass away. Beautiful hands from Taylor. And then Tupolvai. Jordan hasn't had a great deal of opportunity out on his right wing this evening. Things opening up for him now. McKenzie, Geordie Barrett.
50, is it?
Just really brilliant execution. Clever from the All Blacks. Carry from Taylor. And then McKenzie coming around the corner. Excellent tackle on Rico Ioane.
Off his feet or something?
Springboks sliding through, and Quagga Smith away with the ball. Koch out the back. Brilliant from Pollard. Now Fassi. Colby to his left. Puts it on the boot. Here comes Cheslin Colby, and just beaten to the touchline by the ball.
Put in there more.
Ruan Nokia towards the tail.
One stop, sideways.
More moving sideways, so stop call. But Malcolm Marx still in control as the Springboks go forward.
Still moving.
And still moving forward. Suddenly the crowd in Johannesburg finds their voice. Penalty advantage being shown here.
Okay, this over there.
Hands in the pocket.
18 changing balls.
Offer to Fassi, thought he had come through the middle.
No, one stop and then it was.
Actually was speaking to the ref as he came through there, but too many penalties in this area. And you can see a clear momentum shift.
Yellow card.
Got to make this one count, South Africa, and then we're in for a spicy final 10. Again, it's Nokia the target. Excellent work from the All Blacks at first.
Don't change 6.
And Mark's breaking away. Slightly impeded by the referee at first. Williams.
No foul play, falling down.
Du Toit. Endless energy. Picked up
Away now!
by Cheston Colby, filling in at scrum half away for Etzebeth. They're close to the line. No! Over they go! Quagga Smith got a try against Australia in Brisbane, and now has a third against the All Blacks.
Yeah, it was the grind from the Springboks. From the maul this time, pick and go, inch by inch. And the hole opened up for Quagga Smith. What he did well there, his body position is incredibly low, close to the ground, and explosive too. Over he went. The Springboks are fighting back.
But sets up this now for South Africa. A try to take the lead. No contest on the throw.
Say more. Keep it up.
And towards the line they go, a little isolated.
Last feet.
Players in there to clean the ruck. Du Toit.
Okay, advantage, offside.
Another penalty advantage.
Offside advantage.
Next carry just a metre short. And Williams! The Springboks hit the front through Grant Williams' third try. Emirates Airline Park in Johannesburg erupts.
That's the pressure of the set piece from the Springboks. New Zealand conceding penalties, but this time just working short. The hole had opened up. Grant Williams ran. This time he backed himself. The defenders drifted off him. But you got to go back to Sasha Feinberg and Mazuli's kick. How important was that? On the 5 meter, pressure into points.
Massive kick as well to get them ahead by 4. They'll chase him down, but he is undeterred. We promise you an epic, and these two teams have delivered. It was all New Zealand for so much of the opening quarter of the game, but the Springboks have found a way to get the job done. Full time at Emirates Airline Park in Johannesburg. South Africa 31, New Zealand 27.